Hello, everybody. All three of you, all zero of you, I guess. Uh, I'm still loading. Peter has issues. We return to the thing. Road. There we go. I turned down the graphics a bit more because my computer is old, cannot handle this. Hopefully, it doesn't look too jank. And hopefully, it helps.
Revelio.
I'm just gonna recommend it again. It looks a little too jank. There we go, it's a bit better.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oi, can you help me?
What am I, an errand boy?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Revelio.
One more down.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I should move those. Yeah, I want to move those. Oh, wrong button. Selection. Because Lumos isn't off and on, so I'm not going to need it as a panic. Remove. So Leviosa and Accio there. Because
Accio. Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least.
This one first.
Cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
I adore getting...
Revelio.
My mother always responds to my owls very well.
Laura Mora.
Revelio.
Have you ever wondered how owls know where
This stairwell looks promising.
magic, I suppose?
Accio.
God, I have.
Lumos.
I brought sweets from Honeydew to share with the girls on my dorm.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Where the hell am I?
Revelio.
Ah, choir room.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
I can't imagine receiving
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round... might yield anything interesting.
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Ah. Gonna be a bit.
Got it. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Diagonally. I need to build a new computer.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through. Seems I'll need to find more. I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
That's a later on mission. My dear Sayavata, you'll be happy to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who stated that they have in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer are both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer. All muggles, mind you, as far as I know. The proposed calculation to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to the comets. Brilliant, right? One can only imagine that they might do with the enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I do feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym from my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to a trip later this year to Jantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, my dear sister. Do hope you are well. Love, Suchirita.
Revelio. Lumos.
What? What was that?
Revelio.
That was weird.
Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
It's a focus. No, focus are spells. Foci can be different things you want it to be, but usually Western wizards use a wand. Bolts of power.
Revelio.
Oh, I can't spin that one?
Revelio.
Professor Fig, as for my schedule wasn't... if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student to Hogwarts the 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black. Headmaster.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Well, it's either that or people die and I get hurt.
Revelio.
Pet every cat, sprint. Oh,
Lumos. Accio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio. Lumos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
there it is. Hmm. Gotcha. Ya rascal. A little rascal. Everything now burns.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Protego! Accio!
Leviosa. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio! Leviosa!
Confringo!
Accio!
Leviosa.
There goes my way.
Leviosa.
Accio!
You're better than that!
Leviosa!
Mind the one!
Accio! Accio!
Act like a winner.
Levioso!
Leviosa.
Accio!
Leviosa.
Levioso!
Levioso! Potato!
Levioso! Potato!
I'm getting there.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
I can blame it on my terrible computer performance.
Come on, Levioso!
Levioso!
Accio! Levioso!
Levioso!
Accio!
Potato! Levioso!
Accio!
There goes my wager.
Accio! Levioso!
Care to go again?
I'll
I'm
give it
gonna
another
keep
go.
doing this until I
Glad
win.
to hear it.
Accio!
Mind the one.
Accio!
Potato!
Potato!
Levioso!
Accio!
Potato. The winner.
Accio! Accio! Is that all you've got?
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio!
Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Accio! Come on! Accio! Levioso!
Levioso!
Accio! Levioso!
Getting better.
Care to go again?
I'll
Also,
give
I
it
should
another
get
go.
rid of this stupid
Glad to hear
goggles.
it.
Fringo!
Mind the one.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Potato!
Levioso. Give him one more. Potato.
Levioso! Accio! Accio. Levioso. Accio.
There goes my way.
Leviosa.
That's all you've got?
Accio.
Like a winner.
Getting there, getting there, getting there.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
I have training weights on.
Confringo.
Accio.
Levioso.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Come on.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio.
I made a mistake. That was my bad. I thought he was
Care
done,
to
but he
go
was.
again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Levioso.
You're better than that.
Accio.
Levioso. Protego.
Findo.
Levioso.
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 There goes my way.
Protego.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Confringo.
Accio.
Act like a winner.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Levioso. Give him what for.
Accio.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Far away now.
Levioso.
Protego.
Levioso. Confringo.
Accio.
Levioso.
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 Accio. Protego.
Levioso.
Confringo. That's all you've got?
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Come on. Accio. 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 Levioso.
That's bullshit. He's purple. You shouldn't. Oh.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Levioso! Confringo!
Accio!
Levioso!
Leviosa.
Levioso!
There goes my way.
Accio!
Leviosa.
Levioso!
Leviosa.
Accio!
Tego.
Levioso!
Give 'em all four.
Accio!
Leviosa.
Accio!
I'm the one.
Levioso!
Leviosa.
Is that all you've got?
Accio!
Leviosa.
Levioso!
Leviosa. Act like a winner.
Accio! Accio! Levioso!
Leviosa. Leviosa. Tego.
Accio!
Confringo!
Accio! Accio! Accio!
Whew.
What to do? Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
That's it!
Levioso!
Good one!
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio!
God.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brackby was able to accommodate you and that you found success. Endeavors?
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Fire.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio.
Levioso.
Incendio.
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso.
Accio. Revelio.
Levioso.
Accio. Incendio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
No, that kind
What
of
sort of plants should I expect in the hidden
It's the
herbology
point.
corridor?
I haven't a clue. If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
whatever you say.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I don't blame her. Hopeless is lying. You're not hopeless.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Haha! Alrighty. Just need to figure out that weird combination thingy.
Revelio.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're soft-hearted.
I can't wait until I'm a 6th year. Then I won't have to waste my time with herbology anymore. Or Miss Professor Garlick, mind.
I'm not looking forward at all to learning about the Snargaluff. There's a reason that thing has thorns.
My interest in herbology stems solely from my desire to excel in potions. If you can't brew with it, don't grow it, I say.
Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage? Not that I'm going to find out, mind you.
Where did you get your dragonhide gloves? I saw you handling that Snargaluff in herbology. You know my gloves went mysteriously missing.
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology and show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil? I'm sure Garlic wouldn't mind us going to one of the greenhouses to practice.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more inclined to acquire myself some Bubba pus. I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction. Soon get that complexion in better fettle.
Make sure I stay abreast of my homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind.
Revelio. Accio.
Booyah!
Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Lumos. Reparo.
Huh.
Lumos.
Fire is better for fighting plants.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Lumos.
Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio. Lumos.
That's a hell of a dungeon. Loading.
Revelio.
I look like a doofus. Like a glamour system in this? Eh, whatever. Alright, doofus, let's go.
Revelio.
Why'd you have to be all the way down there? Yeah, doofus.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
I'm gonna have to actually walk there.
Just to get caught flying away from school ground.
They say the person that
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those blocks. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Huh?
Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. This is until Greta, Garu, splash whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfect voice to last swing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over. He's such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disturbing Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly unconvinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Our bro off smokes again. Smoked again today for dinner. I'm being more partial to them now. Although I still prefer meat pie.
That
That's it.
Zen.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magics in the library? Someone has been sneaking in to the restricted section and Sirida Blue seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantation. It is most disturbing. Disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics.
Revelio.
Any luck finding my diary?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio. Incendio.
I see. A brilliant. Brilliant indeed.
Revelio. Accio.
It's the simple things in life.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Revelio. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
We'll not be using Lumos now, so wrong button. Lumos.
We must remain unseen. Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? The library's closed until morning. Must have been one of the books wandering about. Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. Revelio!
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Revelio!
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Leviosa! Revelio! Reparo! Accio! Levioso!
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio! Reparo! Revelio! Lumos! course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Where might this lead? Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Lumos. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Completely like a doofus.
Levioso. Accio. It is a book after all.
That would have been smarter if you went with Mentor, who's stronger in magic.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
I should stop soon. It's getting late. I'm very tired. Apparently, not consuming as much caffeine as I used to.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Lumos.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Protego! Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I should go Hogsmeade. Like, shit.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. If
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
I actually like that one.
Revelio.
I should spend my days baking treacle tarts and denoming the garden. I'd rather break unicorns than work with monkeys.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're...
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
What are you up to now?
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something, though. He's always talking. And then look at his face if you don't buy.
Well,
Revelio.
I'm getting tired, and it has been more than 2 hours now. So that's it for me for today. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, I stream almost every day. I start between 9 and 7 Pacific Standard Time. And if you can, like and subscribe, and have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night.